saying you was with him. They were saying that
do you know how
it was
much?
so weird.
Do you know how much that used to piss me off?
They were.
Wait a minute. Could it be that Young Miami was just a cover-up for Diddy and Saucy Santana's secret relationship? Lyle better get in here because Saucy Santana recently gave an interview where he defended Diddy against some pretty serious accusations. People had already started wondering if Diddy and Saucy were involved in something more than just a friendship, but this interview made people start digging deeper, and trust me, they uncovered some things that raised a lot of eyebrows. It's looking like Santana might have been involved with Diddy in a way that many didn't expect. To make matters worse, people even found a song where Saucy Santana seems to admit that Diddy was his sugar daddy. At the time, nobody paid much attention to the lyrics because not many people were really listening to his music. However, now that people are looking back with fresh eyes, it's clear that Santana might have been hinting at something much bigger. Now, if you remember, Young Miami was doing a lot for Diddy. She was seen with him at big events, like the Met Gala, and she was always posting about all the luxurious things he was doing for her, like flying her out to different countries, buying her expensive shopping sprees, and, most notably, paying her a reported $500,000 every month just to be his girlfriend. At some point, he lowered the payment to $200,000, but she wasn't happy with that, so he bumped it back up to $500K. When people found out about this, they started to ask questions. Why would Diddy be throwing all that money at her? Was she really just getting paid for being his girlfriend, or was there something else going on? Some folks speculated that Young Miami had some dirt on Diddy, which was why he was paying her so much. After all, it's not typical for someone to give away $500,000 a month for nothing. A lot of people assumed that she was tied to Diddy's business dealings, but the rumors about Diddy's relationship with Saucy Santana hinted that it could go much deeper than that. People started piecing things together when they realized that Santana had already hinted at his relationship with Diddy in his song Meet Me in the Street. This song was meant to be a diss track aimed at DJ academics when they were going back and forth on Twitter, but Santana dropped some lines that made fans wonder if there was more to the story. In the song, he raps about being a city girl in Diddy's world, which seemed to confirm the rumors. He even rapped that academics was upset because he wished he could be one of Diddy's boy toys. The lyrics seemed to hint that Saucy Santana might be one of the people involved in Diddy's lifestyle, but not everyone took it seriously at first. A lot of people thought it was just a catchy line in a diss track. However, once people started analyzing the lyrics and looking deeper into Diddy's past relationships, they began to connect the dots. They started wondering if Santana was really being involved with Diddy in exchange for money and status. People online were quick to react. One person pointed out how Saucy Santana casually dropped a hint about being in Diddy's world, which only made the rumors grow stronger. Another commenter jokingly referred to Santana as one of Diddy's freak-off boys, which is a nickname for the men Diddy has allegedly been involved with. While some dismissed the lyrics as nothing but playful banter, others pointed out that Diddy has a long history of being linked to younger men, especially those in the music industry who are more feminine or flamboyant.
With him. They were saying that
Do you know how
it was
much?
so weird.
Do you know how much that used to piss me off?
They were. I never believed it, but I know Santana seen it. That's
Girl,
why I feel
dance,
like
I
it's
used
funny.
to be on YouTube like, ew. I'm like, first of all, I don't even motherfucking play that. We ain't doing that.
Okay.
We ain't doing that. And Carisha ain't with nothing that's gay, baby. She don't even play that.
Okay.
So it was just like, I'm just like, and that affected me. I'm like, that's corny. Why do y'all say that I'm my best friend? Like, come on, what is we doing?
I mean, what's your tea? Like,
yeah, but I'm not.
I would with you.
Yeah, but I'm not my best friend. No.
Yeah.
Because these is out
This
here.
raised even more questions about the nature of Diddy's relationships and his preferences. It seems like Diddy has a pattern of surrounding himself with younger, often gender-fluid men, and the situation with Saucy Santana seems to fit into that pattern. It also explains why Diddy would go to such lengths to keep these relationships under wraps. So, to answer the question, was Young Miami just a cover-up for Diddy and Saucy Santana? Well, it's starting to look like that might have been the case. People have been digging into these relationships, and there's a lot of evidence suggesting that things were more complicated than we originally thought. It seems like Diddy may have been playing both sides, keeping up a public image with Young Miami while having a more private relationship with Saucy Santana. This whole situation has definitely got people talking, and it's only going to get messier from here. Stay tuned because there's more to uncover. Saucy Santana recently made some waves in the media with his comments regarding the rumors about his relationship with Diddy. In a recent interview, Santana addressed the speculation that he and Diddy had been secretly involved, while Diddy was also in a public relationship with Young Miami. Santana didn't make things any clearer by defending Diddy, which only fueled the fire. During the interview, Santana was asked about the rumors that Diddy and Young Miami's relationship was just a cover-up for something else. Some people had even claimed that Santana was involved with Diddy behind Miami's back. Santana quickly shot down those rumors, saying they weren't true. He explained that Young Miami is involved in other entanglements, and that if she had ever found out about him being with Diddy, she would have immediately ended both their friendship and any romantic connection with Diddy. However, Santana made a statement that didn't sit well with many people. He said that Miami doesn't mess with anything gay, which caused a lot of backlash. People quickly called him out on this, pointing out that rumors about Diddy being involved with men have been around since the 90s. These rumors have been circulating for years, and yet Miami continued to be involved with Diddy without any issues. This raised doubts about Santana's claim that Miami wouldn't associate with someone like Diddy if he were actually involved in anything gay. Later in the interview, Santana was asked about the public reaction to Young Miami speaking out on her podcast, Carisha Please. People had been criticizing her for telling her side of the story, and Santana had some very strong opinions about it. He said that people were mad because they wanted Young Miami to be seen as a victim so badly. They wanted her to accuse Diddy of mistreating her, even though, according to Santana, that wasn't true. What came next in the interview was even more shocking.
So do you feel like she handled the situation like she was supposed to?
I feel like she could have been more vocal, but that is just Carisha.
Yeah.
Yeah. I gotta prove to y'all, think what you want. Whatever I say. When we did the interview, everybody got so mad. I said, how are y'all mad at her about the truth?
They felt like she didn't say enough.
The truth. No, y'all mad at her truth.
Yeah, okay.
Y'all mad because y'all wanted to say, no, he didn't. Sorry.
Yeah.
It doesn't take away from what he has done and what we have seen.
No, you're right. It's like people wanted her to say more, or
people wanted her to
have
say
a more
what they
fucked up
wanted
situation.
to hear.
Yeah.
People wanted her to say what they wanted to hear.
I agree.
People wanted her to say, because even it was just so funny. Like, even to this day, and I don't know what he did in the past or whatever the fuck, I don't know. But a lot of that I see was making weird comments. Show. We only saw the video of him in that hotel.
Yeah.
All of these other things that people keep saying, still to this day, it's not proven. They keep denying the bail, but nobody's bringing no evidence. Like, it had got to a point where you could wake up and say, Diddy did this to me? And it was set in stone.
To be fair, I feel like they're denying the bill. They keep denying the bill because he's a flight risk. That's true, because if they let him free, he could like literally go.
But even still, when I started seeing people started lying on Carisha, and started saying she did it, I said, so this is a trend now.
Yeah.
And that's why I said, I'm not gonna lie, I never defended Diddy.
Unfortunately, but she's just been associated.
Exactly. That was my issue.
Yeah,
leave Carisha alone.
Leave her alone, because now I'm like...
Santana said that he didn't believe any of the victims who had come forward with accusations against Diddy. He specifically mentioned that the only person he believed was Cassie, Diddy's former girlfriend. Santana went on to say that he didn't care about the accusations because none of the accusers, except for Cassie, had any concrete proof that Diddy had done anything to them. He seemed to dismiss their claims entirely, which upset many people. Naturally, Santana's comments didn't sit well with a lot of folks. Many people criticized him for invalidating the victims just because their accusations weren't caught on camera. One person pointed out how Santana himself had made a statement about Young Miami not messing with anything gay, which seemed ironic since Santana himself is openly gay. They pointed out that it was strange for Santana to make such a comment about Miami when he, too, has been involved with men. Another person added that Santana's comments seemed to be an attempt to cover up or ignore his own truth, especially when people in the industry were already aware of his sexuality. People were especially upset about Santana's dismissive attitude toward the victims who had come forward with allegations against Diddy. Many felt that he was trying to protect Diddy and ignore the real harm that some individuals have experienced. In the eyes of the public, Santana's defense of Diddy came across as him downplaying serious accusations, which only added more fuel to the fire of speculation about Diddy's private life. As for the question of whether or not Diddy is involved with men, the rumors have been around for years, and while there is no definitive proof, many believe that the whispers about Diddy's sexuality are not entirely unfounded. The fact that Santana has been so vocal in defending Diddy despite the long-standing rumors only adds to the mystery. So, what do you think? Do you believe that Saucy Santana was really involved with Diddy? And do you think Diddy is also attracted to men? The situation has people talking, and it seems like there's a lot more to uncover. Let me know what you think in the comments, and feel free to check out the other videos for more updates on this ongoing drama.